Chapter 1. A Burned Out Soul. Choosing Life. I was forced to enter the basement of my soul and look directly at what was hidden there, to choose, in the face of it all, not death, but life. Henry Nouwen, The Inner Voice of Love. December 30th, 2021 was supposed to be a normal, quiet day between Christmas and New Year's. My husband Jeff and I spent the Christmas holiday relaxing in our house near Boulder, Colorado, with nearby family and friends. As I anticipated the coming year, I especially enjoyed imagining what it might hold for my emerging organization, Soul Care. That morning, I was leading an hour-long online retreat from our house. Jeff was out running some errands. Normally, those retreats, even online experiences like the one I led that day, are rich times of communing with God, opportunities to deliberately step out of normal life with a group of other people to ask that important question: what is the state of your soul? As I glanced out the windows near my desk in the basement of the house, I could see the sky growing darker and turning a strange shade of orange. Rattling windows and patio cushions flying from the neighbor's deck into our backyard confirmed that high winds had begun to blow. I wondered what kind of storm might be coming in. It was eerie. But I was in the middle of debriefing the retreat experience with leaders who had called in from all over the world. It was tearful, tender, and filled with the tension. Could things really be better for me? Trying to focus, I had silenced all notifications on my devices. I didn't know Jeff was urgently trying to reach me, calling my phone over and over again. A wildfire had gotten out of control a few miles west of our home, and it was racing east through the mesas in the high desert outside Boulder toward the suburbs. Firefighting efforts could not keep up with the blaze. The fire had started that morning, most likely the product of someone burning their trash. As the fire dashed east through the dry brush, it flew through Whisper Ranch, our budding retreat on nearly 30 acres of undeveloped land in the Rocky Mountain foothills, incinerating our beloved dream shed. My retreat didn't end until noon. I had no idea any of this was going on. Jeff kept trying to reach me. When he couldn't, he hopped into his truck and headed for our house. There are conditions that make an area ripe for wildfire, and those conditions were all present in Boulder County when the Marshall Fire began. Our previous summer had been warm with unusually high rainfall that had produced a large bloom of grasses. But we live at high altitude with very low humidity, and that thick ground cover of dried-out brush and grass became the kind of kindling you would use to start a fire. Minimal snow had fallen that winter, so very little moisture remained in or on the ground when wild winds began sweeping through our communities at 115 miles per hour, stirring up dust, drying everything out even more. All that was required was a spark. What is the state of your soul? What is the thing that matters most to you in your life that feels like it sets the tone for your overall well-being? Is it your relationships, family members, finances? Maybe when you think of what matters most, you think of your vocation, your job, your employment. Whatever your answer, there's a profound reality far beneath those surface conditions. What actually determines whether you flourish or not in any area of life is your soul health. You may never have even considered that your soul could be healthy or unhealthy. Most of us don't give much thought to the state of our souls. Admittedly, soul health is hard to describe, hard to discern. But I've learned that quietly, powerfully, your soul's well-being is driving everything that matters to you. The evidence around and within us, though, shows us just how easily overlooked that reality is. Many people's souls, like the dry underbrush of the landscape surrounding Boulder, are one spark away from devastation. This book is an invitation to consider honestly the well-being of your soul. Embrace with compassion whatever you find there, and see your burnout and exhaustion as an invitation to meet with God, experience rest, and explore a new path forward. And we must begin with an essential question: what is the state of your soul?